Hello students, in this video we will discuss about the poem I'm Not That Woman written by Pakistani writer Kishwer Naheed. So I'm Not That Woman is a poem directed towards the empowerment of women through examining the treatment many Eastern cultures uphold towards the female race. So Naheed broadly concludes that women are being oppressed and deserve to be respected. You can view the full poem here or any website. So I am not that woman contrasts both the explicit and discreet way in which women are oppressed in society. Through a partially feminist lens, Nahid makes the point that women deserve to be respected and they are not commodities. In a large part of the East, women are oppressed especially by being locked behind the doors and being told that they cannot become anything in life. Of course, this cannot be generalized to every country and city, but many Eastern cultures do carry this mentality even today. So, this explicit oppression may be absent in the West, but Nahid stated that women are being discreetly oppressed in Western cultures by having their worth tied to their bodies. The beauty of women is more often than thought used in advertisement to sell a variety of products. So Nahid makes a very valid point that this too is a form of oppression, linking women's value and self-worth to her body is a form of oppression and of itself. So I'm Not That Woman is an empowering poem reminding that the world that women deserve respect and more importantly women should appreciate and confidently respect themselves. So, in the first stanza, address the oppression women faced in both Western and Eastern culture. Nahi takes on the voice of the female persona, which can easily be seen as her own voice, especially due to the fact that her roots are from the eastern part of the world. She blatantly refuses to be seen as that woman who sells socks and shoes. This is referring to a model or actress who allowed herself to be photographed dressed in and lucrative clothing in order to promote commercial product. In today's society, displaying your body, especially for women, has become a means of earning awe and praise from everyone around us. So, nearly every girl in the West, if not the world, is bent on perfecting her outward appearance so that she can show off when she goes out. So now he targets this point and tries to bring light that forcing a woman believe that her self-worth is immediately linked to her body is a strong form of oppression that we are failing to address in society. So she moves on to discuss the equally, if not more disgusting oppression that occurs in the East. Men lock the women indoors and forbids them from leaving the house. In the more extreme regions of the East, even a woman walking outside alone is considered immodest and disgraceful. So, if the main purpose of men keeping their women indoors was to protect them from the dangers of the street, this would be understandable to some degree. But Nahid is making it clear that the main purpose that women are locked indoors is because women are considered inferior and a burden. So women are entirely objectified at extremes and not even seen as human anymore, merely modes of receiving pleasure and satisfaction. So Nahid addressed the hypocritical nature of which men are free to go wherever they please without any care or question, while women are literally locked behind the doors of stone and in attempt to silence their mind. Nahi takes an empowering approach and likens womankind to light in the darkness. She states that no matter how much the men force her to remain inside, no matter how they try to replace her flowers of hope and aspiration with thorns and chains of contempt and oppression. They will not succeed in silencing her mind because she is not that woman that can be fooled into believing that she is the only worth her beauty, that her body defines her status as someone who is somehow inferior to men. In the second stanza, Nahid uses a metaphor referring to herself, or rather all womankind, as light. Nahid uses symbolism here as well, referring to her character as a flower that were her in her lap, and the restrictions and harsh words can be addressed to her as embers and chains. The third and fourth stanza seem like they are referring to a woman who was literally sold into slavery, but a closer examination of the Eastern culture can allow us to conclude that Nahid is referring into forced marriage. In the Eastern culture, daughters and women are considered to be a burden because they do not have many job opportunities and are therefore entirely reliant on their caregivers for most, if not all, of their lives. So, most importantly, when a girl is married off by her parents are expected to give the groom a very large dowry. Many times, this account thousands of dollars worth of furniture and clothes. This is for this reason that women are considered a burden in the Eastern culture. So Nahid is almost vehemently stating that they trade off women, telling them this is not just to stay unmarried for too long and happily wash their hands from the burden of financially supporting them from any further. So she said that this female persona may have been forced drawn by given being of in marriage like a burden, but she still refuses to accept their definition of her. She can walk on the water while she is drowning. Is beautiful imagery to describe that she refuses to give up even in a seemingly impossible situation. So she refuses drawn within their doubts and claim about her capabilities. Nahid also concludes with the fourth stanza, which stays stating that the captain minds of the individual who degrade women can never be free. They may be trying to chain her mind down, but it is in fact their own minds that are chained. So, in the final stanzas, a female persona elaborate that she refuses to be that half naked woman selling products on a poster. She is stating that she refuses to disrespect herself and her body, refuses to objectify her body for other to see and receive pleasure. She states that now she will allow her character to blossom free by respecting herself as a mother and as a loyal caste human being. So I'm Not That Woman is a liberating poem which strongly urges women from all cultures to respect themselves and not allow themselves to be oppressed in any form. Nahid exposes the disturbing mentality of many Eastern cultures that women are simply burdens and objects. So, in this ideology, Nahid, that women are mothers and they are the light in the darkness, and that they are so much more even the bodies that they are in. Nahid reminds us to focus on what is inside of us, and even in our superficial society, remind ourselves to respect our body and who we are as a people. Then discuss about the poetic devices. Contains of This poem contains of lot of harsh consonant sound. Look after often letter C appears. You could almost describe a cacophony, and differing line lengths also help to create this sense of discord, which helps to set the tone of the poem. And the poem also used figurative language to create some powerful and evocative metaphors. For instance, in the first stanza, where the line breeze free as the breeze is used. So this is just an example of personification. So I hope you like the summary of mm, whole poem. I'm not but that woman. So I hope you like the video and understand clear the viewpoints, what she want to say and communicate with the society. So I hope you like this video and please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.